Guys, welcome to another one. So today we're going to be talking about memes, meme coins. So ominous music here because guess what? I'm going to jump on the meme bus with you. As Bitcoin is moving near its end and its stop, I believe that the memes are going to go into banana season. So what you can see on my charts here, if Peter can bring that up. Thanks, Peter. You can see that we're going to be going into banana season, which is very simply put, these coins are going to start bottoming out at the bottom, at these levels down here, and we're going to start seeing a grind up. Now, Popcat is something I shared yesterday on Twitter. The setup looks good, and the gains on this one, you're looking at about a 200% on Popcat. So just to start off the stream, there's already one coin that will probably double your money minimum. Now, remember the rule, as I always say, sell half at when it doubles the money. It's a simple rule. I always use that. And and we can look at that. So why do I believe that the alts are going to go into banana season? Let's quickly have a look at that before I share the meme coins with you guys. Very simple. We've now been tracking Bitcoin successfully for the entire run that it's been on, on the following principle that when we look at Bitcoin between its halvings, the halvings being represented by these red vertical lines, and we look at the time that Bitcoin moves between those halvings, normally 4 years, and if we apply a time fib, 32% into that 4 years is normally when there's a top, and then 62% between those two 4-year periods, it's normally when there's a bottom. We did it there, we did it there, and the bias then from my side is we remain bullish on our long-term bags, our hodl bags, on the basis that Bitcoin will probably creep its way up to this area, and then we'll be bearish again all the way back down to wherever it wants to go. Now, in this morning's stream, I did explain to you guys why I think Bitcoin's going to go to about 135 max. My personal favorite number, 120, just because people are not going to want to. I think there's going to be a little bit of hesitance, and typically what that then does for Bitcoin is when we look at an alt season is Bitcoin loses momentum. So you can have a look at it. When Bitcoin reached $45,000 the last time round, let me make this a little bit bigger for you guys. When Bitcoin got to 45,000, you can see that pretty much from February 2021 all the way to November 2021. That's the entire year. Bitcoin was basically chopping and trying to fight that range. So once Bitcoin loses its momentum, alt season starts. One thing. Second thing is Ethereum needs to outperform BTC, which we've now in this morning stream, it's starting to happen. So the second thing is there. And then from that point onwards, your money is going to start cycling from Bitcoin's going to start looking for better performing assets, because face it, nobody wants to be in the loser coin for that matter. Something is 10xing and I'm only getting 10%. I want that. That's just the way the money goes. And that's when the dominance, this is this chart here at the bottom, that's when the dominance starts selling off. Now, I think, and let's be honest, I've been calling altcoin season many times around, and I've got enough egg on my face to make an omelet or two. And let's be fair as well, you got to have skin in the game in order to be there for when the move happens. So those are one of the things I just want to point out to you guys. And now I'm saying again, alt season, fingers crossed, knowing farewell, maybe I might be wrong, but let's just look at the bigger picture. We've got more stars aligning and things are pointing to that. The alts are waking up. They are so oversold. They're still in discount. You can almost call today alt season day 2 for that matter, from yesterday's little pump that we had. So to take this over to where we are now, Bitcoin could potentially go to 120, range around, chop around, waste our time. We need that in order for the preferential treatment that everybody is throwing Bitcoin's way to start shifting to Ethereum, Solana, XRP, Cardano, and then all the other coins. Okay. That's the reality. And that's why I'm bullish till at least October, September this year. Because only then we will really have to now start considering the bigger picture of what is happening there, and probably then worry about the divergence. Because if we start pushing higher, guys, it's there, strong bearish divergence, then you know the rule. You remain bullish until you fall below the previous pivot. Then 102, that's kind of going to be the area where if you go below it, you need to be out. You need to get out, because then it's going to open the door for the bear market order. Okay. And that means that our meme coin buys, coins like Popcat, that I've just shared with you, okay, we could potentially keep that or stay within those coins for at least till September or so, meaning they're going to perform well, and then they will also start grinding slow as the next one starts performing well. And it's around those times that you can use the divergence to get yourself out and jump onto the next coin, and then the next coin, and then the next coin, which brings me to the reason of why today's stream is here. I'm looking at two coins that I want to share that I think you need to jump on. It's still early. You can get them on pre-sale. And then I want to look at another coin that I'm going to be buying today probably as well. Okay. So if you're interested, drop me a comment. Tell me what meme coin you have. And maybe at the end of the stream, I might just chart it for you. Okay. I'm going to go to the comments and quickly see where everybody's at. Let's quickly see who we've got in the house. Hello, Rob. Hello, Renee, as always. Thanks for second stream for the day. Let's see who we've got. Hello, Paulo. Nice to see you here. Yuto is here. We're actually back. Yes, I have been taking a little bit of a break from YouTube, especially the afternoon streams. I have to be honest. The market was a little wishy-washy. Now we've got a trend. Now we're on. We're ready to go, you know. Let's see what else we've got here. Sayet. Bert coin. I've been getting that a lot. And then Ustaf. Yeah, Ustaf. Oh, I destroyed your name. I apologize, my friend. Trump coin. Yes, we're going to be looking at Trump coin today. Hello, Stefan. Hello. Okay, guys. So there we have it. So if you have a coin, drop it in. We've already got a Bert coin here. And yeah, that's it. Okay. So what do we need to look for? Well, banana coins. I'm looking for a chart that looks like this. Now, how does this basically relate to some technical analysis? Well, the first thing is when you go through an emotional market cycle, then what you can see here is that, let me just switch this off, do it like this. When you look at this, you can basically see that the market is bullish as crazy, and then everybody rallies and loves the coin, and then the panic, the capitulation, and the anger goes through, which is what we've been dealing with. People were kind of pissed off because there was a promise for an alt season, and the alts dumped 80%, 70%, 60%, you know, and then it was just bad for them while Bitcoin was still doing well. And now we're sitting in a situation where I think that depression wave is moving into a disbelief. Why disbelief? Because there's so many people from a pure sentiment point of view, you know, looking to, where's my support there? Peter, you're dropping the ball there, my friend. What's up? So when we look at this from a pure sentiment point of view, just to get back, a lot of people were saying that the market is going to go down. We're going to break trend. And the call was that it needs to go and test lower areas. There were talks of 45 and that's why it's a disbelief rally, because this pump that we've experienced came out of nowhere for most. If you've been following the channel, you're okay. It didn't come out of nowhere. You were able to get in on some really good entries with me. Okay. Some really good entries. So you're good. Okay. Now, let's get back to this chart. So with all that being said about the market, the pump, the rally, now we need to do exactly the same. We need to look at these banana coins and understand that we're in that situation where this would be a disbelief. You could mark out all these emotional cycles there on each high if you want, and you can call this anger, panic, anger. You can call this depression. And now we're sitting in a situation where it's rallied and everybody's saying disbelief. But this is nothing other than an accumulation. And to simplify things, after accumulation that's been successful, there will be a markup. Just do that. There will be a markup. We'll have trend continuations, and then at the end of the day, we'll have an accumulation or a redistribution phase. Okay. That's it. Okay. Then let's look at the coins. Okay. Over to the comments quickly before we're doing. Hello, Lumpy. Nice to see you here. Your channel Discord has an expired link. In this video is a new link. For some reason, the link did expire. I don't know why. I created an unexpired one. Guys, just follow in the video. The latest comments will have. Don't click on the Twitch link there. Then you'll find it. Okay. Fefe from Banter says, we will dump hard. Look, man, if you want to take technical analysis from fundamental analysts, that's great. Use them. They're great. They're good. They really know what they do regarding when it's hot and, trending, and whether there's going to be people buying it and. But I'm the TA guy. Simple as that. Take the TA from the TA guy. So I'm just going to ignore the rest. But let's get on to the coins. So simple as that. Okay. Right, guys. So let's start looking at some memes. Now, I did say I want to look at Trump, but first I want to talk to you guys about the following. So the first coin is called Solaxi. Okay. Now, there's about 5 hours and 11 minutes left. And then the pre-sale round is going to be, and then the price is going to go up. Now, what is Solaxi? Well, Solaxi is basically trying to build a layer 2 solution on Solana. Okay. Now, they've raised a hell of a lot of money, $34 million already. So, if you think about the entire market sentiment, where we were coming from just now, in order to raise that, the second coin I'm going to be looking at raised $1 million. Okay. If you look at this kind of environment, being able to raise that, I think that's serious. You need to take it serious. Now, there's a few pitfalls. If their layer 2 tech doesn't play out the way they want it to be, yes, then the coin might fail. The meme coin branding might also attract a little bit of a extremely speculative nature, the meme crazy guys, which is just in it for the gains, and then they're going to dump it again and that kind of thing. So your long-term buyer and hodler, won't necessarily take part in this. So it's one thing to take note. And and then they're also in competition with other layer 2s like Arbitrum, Optimism, and so forth, or other networks as well. So there is a little bit of competition, but it's something to take note of. Okay. Now, when we have a look, and this is now typically the way it works, as soon as I go live, everything disappears that I wanted to share with you. Where's all my tabs? There's the pricing sitting at the moment at $0.0019 on this contract price, and the pre-sale is 0.0015. So there's a little bit of a arbitrage there as well to your advantage. Okay. Then the second coin that I want to bring to you is this one. It's the Bitcoin Bull token. Okay. Now, this one, what makes it interesting is also a meme. They've basically raised $1 million. This private round is still available, so I'll show you now. But once Bitcoin reaches a specific price point, each holder of the meme will get some BTC in his wallet. That's quite interesting. Okay, so read up on this. Go and have a look at this. You stake it, you can get some Bitcoin, but it's on the basis that Bitcoin needs to reach $150,000. Now, it goes against everything that I'm saying from a technical analysis point of view, that Bitcoin this round won't be doing that. Okay, so, you need to weigh it up. But will this coin do well? Yes, because this is a really smart marketing incentive that will drive people to grab this one. Okay, so 2 days, 21 hours left. You can still get some of this. Okay, and yeah, hurry over. So there's already a chart going on trading. I won't buy. I'll rather buy from the pre-sale. Okay, there you have it. Let's quickly have a look at the comments there. Let's see. Not holding any memes at the moment, just large caps and a few AI coins. Okay, Lumpy, look, I think if we look at this from a narrative point of view, I don't have a chart prepared for you on this, but from a purely narrative performing view, memes has been outperforming. DeFi has been outperforming everything. So in the spirit of making money, this is the play. You know, these are two of the coins that I'm going to be grabbing. Simple as that. Just in the spirit of making money. I don't necessarily want to play them out for the long game or anything like that. Just want to grab them. Okay. Then another coin that I want to bring to your attention, Trump coin. Okay. So what do we have with Trump coin now? It's the beginnings of a banana. So yet again, and now the move is going to start going over. Where can you hold this to? Okay. Now remember, this is not trading on leverage. This is buying something from a pure hodler point of view. Okay. You grab it now, you ride it to at least 62.57, thereabout would be your sweet spot, take profit area. And the rules is always, once it doubles your money, you sell half and you let the rest ride, because there will be the next coin that goes into this banana cycle. So you can keep on doing that. Okay. Coins like Deep that I shared with everybody. Well, I don't remember if I shared it with you guys on YouTube. It's one of those early calls that I gave everybody in my Discord, you know, double your money, sell half. And we've more than doubled our money on this one already. Okay. So it's coins like that. And you can just keep on riding. Now, Deep Book is really trending. Okay. How high would it go? I don't know. I don't know whether it's going to keep on doing this, whether it's going to fall right back down. I doubled my money with this. I'm happy. Okay. Now, if you want to get in on these calls and the 20 other meme coins that I have available, all you need to do is open your Bybit account. Very simple. Make sure that you do have the crypto EMC affiliate code in there. Head over to the Discord. Yet again, link is in the video description. If you're watching it on Twitch, go to YouTube. You'll get it there. Go to Discord. Okay. And then what you will find is in the navigation page, it's just get a partner role. All you need to do is you need to have a Prime, a Blowfin, or a Bybit role. Click on the little button there. Tells you what you need to do to get the role. Once you have the role, you will have access to most of my private group stuff. Okay, it's as simple as that. And including the buddy indicator, guys. So if you're new to trading, you're struggling, all you need to do is have the buddy indicator, because what it does is it color codes the candles for you regarding whether we're in accumulation, we're in distribution, and so forth and so forth. And it helps you to kind of know when to act. Okay, it's easy as that. It's the easiest tool to use if you're looking for good alts to buy. Okay, thanks so much. Please share the links of these pre-sales. Yes, I would imagine it is hard because I struggled to get them as well. I will drop them in the Discord for you guys now while it's live, so that you can just go and get it there. Okay, so in the public section, public info area, in the chat, there you go. I'll drop the first one. Boom. There's the Solaxy link. Okay, and there is the Bitcoin Bull token link for you guys there as well. So just head over to the Discord. Go and grab it there. You should be good. Okay, guys, you have a lovely weekend. I believe that the market is going to try and keep on pushing for the remainder of the weekend. So I think that we're going to have a weekend crypto pump. I want to see this momentum move. The one thing I don't want to see is a big white candle going all the way back down, engulfing all of this. Okay. Other than that, I think we should be golden. You don't want to see this over the weekend, because then we're going to be accumulating a little bit more. Okay, it changes the pictures. It's going to probably change the entire sentiment for what we have, and I don't think that it's necessary that needs to happen. Especially, a lot of people got left at the bus station. They're holding their money. They've got their ticket, no coin, no fun, no gains, and those would be the guys that would be reluctant to buy, and they're the ones getting punished. How are they getting punished? Because every time they open their bubbles, there's bigger multipliers behind the coin names, and they're thinking, I should have got in, I should have got in. Okay, it's as simple as that. And eventually they will buy. And normally that's when the market starts slowing down, because when that liquidity comes into the market, it cannot move. So while it's still there, keep believing that it's going to keep on going harder. Right, guys, that is basically everything for me for today. I think we can close off. This is probably not the right color tone. This is more of a, yes, relaxing weekend vibes. Okay, we're going to go into the weekend now, guys. So enjoy the run. Make sure to go and grab these. As always, do your own research, guys. I did the best I can. But what can I do other than what you can do? I can only read the websites, follow the links, do all the stuff like you can. And make sure that you do get onto the right pages. And the risk lies with the beholder as always, guys. So make sure that you practice good risk management. Have a lovely day. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the pump, because I think it's going to run for a little bit longer still. And I'll be back on Monday on the trading channel, where we will probably then discuss on where we're going to be entering next. And I hope that that's going to be above 106. That would be ideal. You have a lovely day. Cheers, guys.